friends, MD Vegan. I make a quick breakfast today, and as it's cold outside, more and more so, going sub-zero these days, I want to have something that is in the morning fruity, yeah, because that is, I found, if I eat fruit in the morning, yeah, before vegetables, then my digestion is easier. Yeah. That feels better. I mean, it is something, sometimes I want to eat something hearty at breakfast. I eat late because I do my practice in the morning, and so it gets a little bit late for breakfast, call it lunch. Sometimes I have a vegetable, so that's okay, but it's at least easier, it's lighter to have the breakfast with fruit, mainly first. But fruit always cools the body. That's, yeah, I mean, the high sugar content in fruit, very good energy, but it cools the body down. So, in general. So what I do is lift up the fat part, for example. That can be with seeds or with nuts, or, yeah, for example, today I have a coconut. Yeah, that's a wonderful fruit for the morning. It has this crunch, you see. I have a coconut here. That is not a whole coconut, but I have opened the coconut, cracked it open, drank the juice, and just cut out some pieces with the peel. Yeah, if I don't make a milk with it, I can eat the peel inside the coconut. No problem, it's delicious. I have just these small pieces, so I can crunch it away, eat it away. So sometimes I just eat a coconut in the morning. That's so yummy, and it's super healthy because the coconut fat is there. That's not the best fat, but it has the huge amount of fiber around it. Together, the whole coconut is super healthy. There is no doubt about it. So the whole coconut is good, and I will combine it with an apple. I find it very nice, coconut with an apple, because the apple is sweet and sour. The coconut is more fatty, so that balances the coconut. Also has a crunchy texture. Yeah, so apple is super healthy. That's a whole apple, a small one. And also can be made very easy. Both together would be also a nice breakfast. Just eating an apple, just having a coconut, super easy. But to cook it, I mean, to prepare it in a meal together, to combine it, it makes sense to present it a little bit more with a little bit variety and some this and that. For example, a little dressing today, and there in the dressing I have also, make it more delicious, more fun, more exciting. Yeah, I have also used the coconut, the whole coconut. Here, this is a nice breakfast bowl. Yeah, it not a lot. It's not much, but it's a very nice portion. And if I like, I can have something more, something else afterwards. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be in every meal. It's not necessary to put all the ingredients I need. Yeah, I can make a small thing here, and then later I find, oh, what can I eat? I do something else, or I eat another banana, or another mango, or whatever. Yeah, that's no problem. Or some nuts. Yeah, it's always a good snack to eat nuts if they are raw. So with the dressing for the apple and the coconut, I have banana, 3 bananas here. Yeah, we know bananas should be ripe. That's an advantage. There are some advantages too of bananas when they are not ripe. Yeah, I read that something like that before. So they don't have to be ripe always, the bananas, to be the best, but it is very good when they are ripe because all the starches have been transformed into glucose, that's simple sugar, and the simple sugar can be burned directly in the cells in the brain to get the energy we need. So it has to be simple sugars, and that is a ripening process, does that. So very good, very easy, very light. And together with the bananas, I have a small part of the coconut here. I saved it in the same pieces, the same size as what I would munch on. Yeah, that goes into the banana smoothie to make the bananas a little bit more creamy. Yeah, it gets the silken texture. When I put some nuts into banana and blend it, the liquid, the creamy bananas become a little bit more silken. It's very nice, and always a lemon is very nice with banana. Not always, but really, it's very nice because the banana flavor, really I have the feeling, comes out even better when I put a little bit of lemon into the banana, blending it. Of course, it's a great antioxidant. It does a great service to the system and also to the fruit. They don't get brown. Yeah? Banana is always, same with the apple. a little bit, sprinkle a little bit lemon on the apple, keeps them white. And that's nicer if they're not turning brown. Doesn't look so nice. And always the eye also wants to have it in fun. Yeah? So I blend now the bananas and one thing, I put the bananas in the bottom of the blender, you see, here. And the little coconut pieces, they're on top of the bananas. If I would happen to put the bananas here, directly into the blades, that could happen that a blender gets stuck for a second. And that's not so good. I mean, it could happen that the blender gets too hot because they are very powerful, especially the high-speed blenders. They are very powerful. They begin with a whole amount of power right away. And then, when they get stuck for a moment, the whole system is shaken, and that's not so good. And you do that sometimes, maybe 10, 15 times, and then the blender maybe would give up, and you have to repair it to fix it. So I always take care that the little hard parts, pieces I put into the blender are not directly in the blades in the beginning, because when it begins to blend around with some bananas, for example, then it will be easier for the nuts not to stuck in the blades. So I begin now, and the blender ends. Something about the coconuts I have to say before I show you the smoothie. The coconuts, the brown coconuts, the old ones. If I buy them in the health food shop, for example, I just check if there's still water in there. If there's no water, I'm sure they have been sitting for a while, and the water drained away. And when I take them home with the water, that's nice to have the water inside because it's super healthy. I put the coconuts directly into the refrigerator, because it can happen that a coconut with the water lying on the shelf turns sour, and then you can't eat the coconut any longer. That's a P. So that's sometimes a problem in the health food shop. But if it happens, if I get a coconut from the health food shop and open it and it turns to be bad, I bring it back, I take it back, and they will give me another one. You can do that too, but to make sure, I want to know when the coconut has been delivered to the health food shop. I take them home immediately, put them in the fridge, and then I'm safe. In the fridge, coconut hold for pretty a while. That's okay then. But outside the fridge, not so good. So now I taste my blender, my smoothie. Bananas, coconut, and lemon. Texture is nice, it's creamy, not too runny. Good. Yeah. The coconut, of course, makes it a little bit creamier, a little bit coarse, but that's okay. I wouldn't use that as a drink, as a smoothie, but as a dressing, that's okay. I show you. Maybe I can even blend it one more time. Yeah, I will blend it one more time to make it a little bit softer. But I know already I cannot get the coconut pieces totally smooth. Yeah, for that I have to use coconut milk. Filtering the coconut milk through nut milk bag, make it perfectly milk. But as long as I put the whole pieces in, there will always be some fiber, and the fiber makes it a little bit more, the coconut fiber, a little bit more gross. Yeah, but one more blending and then I use it. That was just to try. You have to give it a try. Here is what happens now. Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit more smooth. Actually very nice. And now I can easily use it on my smoothie bowl. Here. It's more fruit salad with a dressing. Smoothie bowl would be mostly smoothie and then some fruit on top, or some seeds or whatever you like. So I would call this rather fruit salad with the apple and the coconut. See, that's one nice bowl, one nice portion, and I will really enjoy that. It's crunchy coconuts. That's the one for breakfast. And maybe you like it too. You can tell me how you feel about it or have any variations from this. That's always nice to do something different. Yeah? Anything that's always nice. If it fits together, if it's a harmony. It's always something I'd have to feel. I have a guess in the beginning. I think, okay, it might work. I have to try it, and sometimes it doesn't work. But when it works, and I have something to take as a base, I can even make another recipe from it and build on it. Yeah, and that's how it works. Beginning very simple always, with things I'm really sure about. I know when something goes wrong, in case, I know exactly why. I would actually exactly know what goes wrong in here, and then I can change it. Otherwise, it's a complex recipe. If it doesn't taste, it doesn't work. I don't know where to start to correct it, to fix it. That's why I would like to bring it easy with cooking. So thanks for watching. I hope that was enough now to talk. Yeah, you can also subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. Give me a thumbs up and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter.